Okay, welcome on in, people. Hope you guys are doing well today. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Is everything working? Yeah, my mic's working there. Yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a good weekend. We're gonna be starting off the week with continuing looking for this shiny Arceus. Hopefully we will be able to find it sometime soon. But welcome on in. Hope you all are doing well. And let's see what we can get going here. Yeah, I still haven't set up the whole double hunt because my weekend ended up being actually busier than I thought it was going to be. But also there's the whole thing that I realized I'm gonna have to completely play through Legends Arceus again in order to set that up. So it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know when or if I'm gonna have that set up, but definitely for the other mythicals like Shaman and Darkrai and that, I'm going to have the double setup. I already have everything ready. It's just a matter of finding Arceus first, and then going for them after. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on then. Trying to think what else. No, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I really have for like any sort of update right there. Hey, Rayquaza, welcome on in. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got for update there. I am honestly very tired. And I go to sleep until maybe like 6 or 7 in the morning because I'm trying to keep my schedule, like even over the weekend when I don't work, I'm trying to keep my sleep schedule the same as what I need it to be during the week. That way I don't like mess stuff up. But yeah, it just makes me very, very tired when I get up. I got a shiny Ambipom yesterday on Legends Arceus. Ooh, nice. Congrats on the shiny Ambipom. I think I still need to get one of those. I'm pretty sure I have an A-Pom, not an Arceus, but just in general. I'm pretty sure I have a shiny A-Pom. I still need to get the Ambipom as well, though. But congrats on that shiny Ambipom. Nice. Got off work earlier today. Nice. Hopefully work went well for you. Now you get some time to chill, do whatever you want, hopefully. Hopefully. Yo, let's get the shiny Arceus right here. Nope. My eyes like to play tricks on me. As soon as it like fades in, I keep seeing the yellow details on the Arceus and thinking that it's the shiny one, but it is in fact not the shiny one. But we got this. Debating on putting some music on instead of the game audio here, but also yeah, also I want the game audio at the same time. It's weird. It's like I love the game audio and I love the sound that they have, but sometimes I want the music. But then I think about what if I find the shiny? I'm gonna want to hear the sparkles. Hey, Brooke, welcome on in. Hello. Every time I see that close-up on Arceus' face, though, the only thing I can think of is Volo. Volo has ruined it for me. Volo has ruined Arceus' face for me. Well, not really the face. It's mostly the horns, ears, whatever it is. But we got this. I'm doing well, bro. Thank you for asking. How are you? I'm pretty much just, just chilling on that grind, doing work, stream, all the stuff in between. Just always busy, pretty much. Yesterday I had a little bit of time to just chill and kind of do nothing, but that wasn't until like after I had already done a bunch of stuff that day. After go sir, I'm gonna relax. You want to go to Walmart? No, but I have to because it has my stuff. Fair. Sometimes you gotta be responsible. It is what it is, sadly. Hey, Razzle Dazzle, welcome on in as well. Sit curled up on the sofa knitting and watching you. Fair, yo. Hopefully you feel better soon, though, Brooke. Hopefully you feel better soon. What you knitting, though? Going, like, blanket or hat or mitts or something? I don't know. What are you making? You look tired? Indeed, I am tired. I'm always tired. Well, I like even before I started work, I was always tired. But now that I'm working, I work basically from midnight to 7. I didn't work this morning, but I work tonight. But on the days that I don't work, I still try to keep the same sleep schedule so I don't mess up my sleep schedule at all. So I end up being like, even on the days that I don't work, I end up being like very tired just because I'm still not fully used to being awake during those times. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Oh, Christine. I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that, Christine, but ripperoni. Hopefully it's not hopefully it's nothing too like devastating, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I don't know. I'm sorry, Christine. The work schedule is great. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like I don't mind working from 12 to 7. I mean, it's only a 7-hour shift. It's not an 8-hour shift, so I mean, that's a little nice. But in general, yeah, just getting used to it. Especially because like during the week, I actually usually sleep twice because I don't usually have like that full like 8-hour time frame that you're supposed to get. So like I work, get home, sleep for a little bit, wake up, stream, then like have dinner, do whatever, and then sleep again, then go to work. So it's like everything's just all like mixed up and everywhere pretty much. But it is what it is. Gotta do what I gotta do. Baby blanket for my brother and his wife's baby that's due in May. Ooh, nice. Congrats on the baby to your brother and his wife. How far away is May? Is it almost April? It is almost April. Yo, that is actually really close. Yo, congrats on the family. I'm always tired, never well rested. Yeah. Like I could sleep for like it doesn't matter. I could sleep the normal amount you're supposed to get. I could undersleep, I could oversleep. It doesn't matter how much I actually sleep or how little I actually sleep. I'm always tired. Hey, sweet, welcome on in. Gotta go get food, so I can eat tonight. Well, just gotta get it done. Yeah, just gotta get it done. It do be how it do be. Hopefully that all goes well for you. Have fun adulting. Yeah, adulting. It do be how it do be. It sucks, but it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. I mean, fair, Christine, fair. I mean, sometimes it's like that. Honestly, when it comes to certain things, I'm kind of the same way, but there are other things that, yeah, it's just kind of, it does affect me. I don't know. Some things do, some things don't. Told them to enjoy their sleep while they can. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have actual, like, experience myself with that, but I've seen people who, you know, have a new baby or whatever, and yeah, they, sleep is no longer an option. Sleep is just no longer an option. Hey, Rapidash, welcome on in. How you doing? What we got? Nothing. Ripperoni. I mean, if you want to try to race me on this, you can. I mean, I'm not doing any sort of like official race or anything, you know. I'm just streaming for the sake of having fun with the hunt and all that. I sound so tired. Also, where is my high five? I mean, I don't have a high five button like you do, but I mean, I can pretend. But yeah, I woke up at 1 o'clock, so it's 2:30 for me. So I've been awake for an hour and a half, but I was like dead tired when I woke up. Like I didn't even really fully get out of bed until like 2 o'clock. But yeah, it do be how it do be. I have 2 kids and sleep didn't exist when they were newborns. Yeah. I mean, like sometimes I know couples have been able to find like some sort of like schedule where they kind of like one of them sleeps while the other one takes care of the kids and then they pass it off and the other one gets sleep and all that. But even then, like it's like the sleep isn't sleep really. You know, you just do the best you can, try to get as much sleep as you can while also taking care of the little gremlins and, you know, just hoping for the best. Just always hoping for the best. Got my new Joy-Cons. Ooh, nice. Hopefully they work well for you. Wow, what? What's up? Also, thank you, Blue, for the 5 bump. I read the message and responded to it and all that, but I didn't acknowledge really the 5 bump. Thank you so much, Blue, for the 5 bump. Let's do a little cheer there. Thank you so much. It is very appreciated. 9-to-5 lifestyle, isn't it amazing? I mean, no. I mean, I've done it before. I haven't really done this specific schedule before. But, like, I've worked in the middle of the night before. I've actually worked, like, the 9 to 5 before. Like, I've worked a lot of different schedules. The night shifts are the ones that I kind of prefer, just because it tends to be quieter, and I don't have to deal with as many, people. But, yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Having a child sounds painful. I mean, like, I don't have the experience with this, but, like, just from what I understand and what I know and all that, like, it has its ups and its downs, but, like, I've never really heard anyone say that it's not worth it. I mean, there are some people that just don't want to have kids, which that's fine. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. Nothing wrong with that. But anyone that I've known that wanted to have kids, that did have kids, yeah, there's the ups and downs, but they think it's worth it. Burning with Kirk, I'll get up, next 2 times if, you get up with the baby now. Fair. Does that end up, working out in your favor, though? 33 minutes to sleep, rip. Wait, 33 minutes to fall asleep, or you have 33 minutes until you need to be awake again? Miss the night shifts, but, first works, way better for my schedule. Fair. That's the thing, is, like, I, like, the night shift, like, the overnight shift, like, I like it because it's a lot, like, quieter and all that, and, well, at the work itself, it's not quiet. Like, I'm in a factory, so it's, like, it's loud, and there's always, like, stuff going on. But in general, just the world, basically, is quieter. On my way to work, there's not a lot of vehicles. On the way back, there's some, because pretty much that's when I'm on my way home from work, that's when everyone's waking up and going to work themselves. So I always try to make sure I leave work, like, right on time. Otherwise, I'm gonna hit the traffic and all that, which kind of sucks. But yeah, like, there's just, I don't know. It's just nicer to me. I don't know. I'd rather work when it's dark out and then sleep when it's light out for some reason. I don't know why I'm like that, but I would just rather kind of be like that. But yeah, honestly, the main thing though that I'm glad about is just I'm just glad that it's not customer service. I'm just glad I'm not doing customer service. Also, Lynn's in here. Hello. Sometimes it did. Also, like, sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't. I'm guessing you would make that deal, and then when it came time for you to get up the next 2 times, you regretted the deal. Sleep at 6 at night. Wake up at 6:33. That feels like not too good of a system there. I mean, unless it's just like a power nap. Unless it's just kind of a power nap that you're aiming for. How to get Arceus and BDSP? In order to get Arceus and BDSP, you need to have... In BDSP, you need the National Dex. And in Legends Arceus, you need to beat all of the main quests. And then you're able to get the Azure Flute in this game and Shiny on Arceus. Simon, welcome on in. Hey, welcome back. Mason as well. Coco's here as well. Welcome on in. Don't have PLA still. Fair enough. But yeah, in order to get Arceus here, you gotta play through all the main quests in Legends Arceus. But yeah, like, I want to do the double hunt for this, but in order to set it up, I gotta play through Arceus on my other Switch again. I just haven't really had the free time to sit down and actually do it. Don't have Shiny Shaman. Fair. Do be like that sometimes. Yo, maybe you'll get it soon, though. Maybe you'll get it soon. After the Arceus hunt here, we're definitely shiny hunting Shaman. I'm gonna do double shiny hunt for that one for sure. Like, that one I already have. Like, I know I want to do the Arceus one double, and I haven't been. But that one for sure we're doing double. Like, I have both of them set up, and, I mean, I have the items in both of them. I haven't, like, actually set up, like, gone to Shaman or anything. But Shaman and Darkrai, we are going to double shiny hunt. Basically after we get Arceus, though. We'll do Shaman first, I think, then move into Darkrai. Either that or I could hunt them both at the same time, like do Shaman on one and Darkrai on the other, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Buffalo power nap coming. Yo, fair, fair. Hopefully the power nap goes well. But I think I missed a few live streams, and I don't know. I don't know the last time you were here. Last week, we didn't stream on Friday, basically just because I was so exhausted and I didn't sleep well, so I ended up just sleeping longer. But yeah. Marshadow and Darkrai. I think my favorite mythical is either Mew or Celebi. But even then, I'm still leaning towards Mew a bit more there. They both have really, really nice shinies as well. Ooh, fair. Go fair. Hopefully, the visit goes well. Did you do the Wordle? Yes, I did do the Wordle. I got it in 5, but I think my last 3 guesses were literally just me changing the first letter over and over again, because I kept, like, there were a bunch of different words that it could have been, and I just kept guessing, different ones. Celebi is a celery fairy? No, it's an onion fairy. It's an onion fairy, not a celery fairy. What you on about? But yeah, it's like I my last so my first 2 guesses kind of like lined up for like what letters were in it, and I got like 4 of the letters, I think. And then the my next 3 guesses were literally I tried one word, didn't work. Switched the first word, didn't work, or first letter didn't work. So the second one didn't work. So I just had to like keep flipping that first letter until we eventually got it. We still don't know if Sprigatito is gonna end up being fairy type, but that's my guess. My guess is that it's gonna be fairy grass. Fuecoco is gonna be dragon fire, and then Quaxley is gonna be steel water. Those are my guesses. No, Celebi is literally an onion fairy. Like, it's not like random guessing or like random memes that people are saying. Celebi is literally, like, lore-wise, is the onion fairy. No, Celebi is not fairy grass. Celebi is psychic grass. Don't spoil anything, please. Even guesses. Not. I mean, we're not spoiling anything because we don't have the information, and us guessing anything isn't spoilers. I mean, if you don't want to be around for us to guess stuff, I don't know why you're here, because we always guess stuff. We're always guessing things. We're not going to stop guessing things. And guessing things isn't a spoiler because we don't know the information. I mean, it's still not celery. Still not celery. It's literally an onion fairy. Like, if you go to Bulbapedia, what is it, on the right side, I think, has all the information of the Pokemon. It literally says onion fairy in there. Gonna form a Spanish bandit, a tad bit of Spanish for myself. Fair. It's literally not, Mason. Like, this isn't even a debate. It is onion fairy. It is literally an onion fairy. Yo, we're almost at 300 resets for this Arceus. Still very, very early on this hunt. I don't know if we're gonna get it here. Also, I missed Razzy's last message. Sorry, I glanced at it, but I didn't read it for some reason. Failed it. Guess 2 to 6 were all just different first letters, and I failed. RIP. I don't even know if I could think of that one. Nothing to do with onions or celery. If I search it up here and it's like the first thing I see. Bulbapedia. Celebi. If I could spell. I mean, it'll fix it, but... Where does it say the onion fairy? Oh, did they change it to time travel Pokemon, or is it? Am I just looking at the wrong spot? I know at some point it said onion fairy on this. Where does it say it? Where does it say it? Let's reset this while we look for it. I'm so bad at looking through Bulbapedia. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Created by Ken Sugimori, Celebi is a green onion-like creature. Oh, I just clicked the wrong thing there. Yeah, I'm not seeing the exact spot on Bulbapedia where it says it. Also, I didn't count that one up. Oh, yeah, there we go. Rylu's got it as well. Rylu's got it as well. It is indeed onion. I know at one point it was specifically labeled as Onion Fairy. Hey, gotcha. Welcome on in. And Ryolu also welcome on in. I do that a lot. I acknowledge the comment, but I don't say my normal welcome. But welcome on in, everyone. Hello, hello. Yeah, either I'm just not looking at the right. Like I did find the thing saying that it is an onion-like, but I remember there being a specific spot that literally said it was an onion fairy. And the only reason I remember that is because I remember there was this meme going around of someone calling it an onion fairy, and another person got like pretty much got offended by that and like, why are you calling it an onion fairy? And then they were like, look it up, it's literally an onion fairy. And they looked it up and yeah, it was labeled as an onion fairy. Just finished my stream. Nice, nice. Hopefully it went well. Were you doing Unite? Or were you doing some Shiny hunting? Unite, yes. Nice, nice. Did you win? Did you win? Are you winning, son? Are you still smurfing in Unite? Hey, here we go. We're about to get our 300th check. It was Unite. She was killing it. Nice, nice. Awesome, awesome to hear. I feel like part of me feels like I want to play Unite again, but also part of me knows that I'm gonna probably have fun with it for like a day or two and then just not have fun with it anymore. It's just, I'm just not a huge fan of those types of games. I don't know. It's just not my thing. One person come in, trash talk the quality of it, and then ask the link code to join. Wow. Wow. People do be like that, I guess. People do be like that. I'm not really sure what you're talking about at all, FA. Not sure. Yeah, Will Smith slapped who was it? Chris Rock, I think. Forget who it was. Basically, they made a joke. Oh, there's like a hair. Basically they made a joke towards Will Smith's wife, I think, and she didn't really like that joke. So yeah, Will Smith slapped him. Chris Rock, yes, yeah. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. My thing's a little low right there. Ba-dum, ba-dum, and no shiny for us. Apart from that, it was a good stream. Nice, nice, awesome to hear. And yeah, like that's a thing that you'll run into every once in a while. People just being like that. It is what it is. People like to see the world burn. Who knows why? But yeah, something you gotta deal with once in a while. Best thing to do is just ignore them. Like there's one thing giving feedback. There's another thing just straight like trash talking. Like that's something like completely different. Like there's constructive criticism and then there's just, being rude. But got the new Sylveon skin. Nice. I have no idea what it even looks like. No idea at all. But hopefully you have fun with that. Have you been, I know you used to play Pikachu a lot. Are you maining Sylveon now? The person he slapped wanted to cry? I don't know. The clips I've seen, yeah, he just walks up, slaps him, starts yelling at him. And it's almost like it's almost like Chris is trying to laugh it off, but it's almost like he can't tell how serious the situation is or not, so he's just like kind of standing there, like kind of just like in shock almost. Or not, it's not them, it's just like can't control the quality, don't have a PC to stream from. Fair. I mean, and yeah, that's the thing too, is that like the most you can do is mess with some settings to change up like the encoding and all that, but other than that, like there's not a whole lot that can be done. And even then, I don't even know how the mobile one works, so I don't know how much you can actually adjust those settings and all that. But yeah, and people are just like that. People are just like that, sadly. Because violence wasn't necessary. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, is that violence is never really necessary. Like especially with something like that, like bring up your concern, bring up your bring up the fact that you didn't like that and that it wasn't okay to like make jokes about that or whatever. You didn't really need to go up and start like being violent and all that. It is what it is. Like you can't really go back, but yeah. So on his main, but it's something to play Pikachu. Fair. Hey, Hunter, welcome on in. To download the higher quality data, but do the best I can. I mean, yeah, and that's the thing. It's all like a learning experience too. It's like you do what you can, you see what works, you see what doesn't work. Eventually, you'll find like the perfect settings. Like it took me a long time to be able to stream like full screen like this. In the past, when I would try to stream full screen like this, I don't know if any of you were around for that or if any of you remember. But it was when Snap came out and I first tried to do full screen like this, everything went pixelated. Like whenever I would try to turn the camera too much, the entire stream would go pixely. So I ended up having to mess with my settings so much just to try to figure out like, okay, how do I fix this? How do I make it so it doesn't do this? Because I know it's possible, I just don't know how. And it took me a while just to figure that out. And even then, I don't even remember really the exact settings I had to turn on for that. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. We got this. But yeah, the best thing you can do is just like try your best to like improve it the way you can. Like that's one of the things that I always say is that like always be looking to improve no matter what it be, whether it be the the content itself, like the stream settings, the chatting, like whatever it might be. Always be looking to improve. But that's also a thing too, is that like there is a limit to what you like. So the quality, like you were saying, like there's a limit to what you have control of. So all you can really do is do your best, and yeah, and that's all anyone should really ask is just do your best. Try to do your best. Like you can't really do better than your best. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. That was just Razzie 100 just be, oh, like you were telling Razzie 100 to just be quiet. Fair, I guess, fair. Yeah, I woke up and I noticed the that you had gone live. But I didn't wake up until 1 my time, so I wasn't even sure if you were still live or not, and I was just laying there like wanting to go back to sleep. Can we ban her here? Nah, we can't ban her here. We can't do that. You guys were confusing me. It's okay. I'm like in a constant state of confusion. It's not hard to confuse me. Come on, we got this right here. 307. 307, let it be the shiny. Nope. 307 is not the number. Ripperoni. But yeah, one thing that I was debating on doing was basically streaming speedrun of Arceus. That way I could play on the other Switch. Excuse me. And just like run through the game. Because if I could run through the game, then after stream or whatever, I could work on the main quests more and get those done. That way I could double hunt Arceus here. But I don't know. I don't know, because I'm not starting my streams now until like 2 o'clock. If I were to do a speedrun of Arceus, that would last until at least like 6 or 7. Probably closer to 7. So yeah, I don't know. I might just have to do all of it in free time, which who knows how long that'll take. But we'll see, we'll see. So wait, I don't know which side to believe, but basically one side is saying Razzie was in the matches and the other side is saying Razzie wasn't in the matches. Yeah, I think I'll, like, I still have a feeling that this Arceus hunt is going to go over odds, so I think I will try to play Legends Arceus in my free time a bit in order to beat the main quest and be able to double hunt this. But I don't know. That's the thing, is just I don't know how long that'll take me because I just don't have all of the free time. He wasn't there. I mean, I don't know. Sounds like he might have been. Also, I forgot to set up a like goal at the beginning. If anyone wants to set up a like goal, definitely we could get that pinned in the chat there. We're at 18 likes right now. We could probably do like, I don't know, something in the 20s maybe. Maybe something in the 20s. If anyone's wanting to do that. Yo, Razzle Dazzle coming out here with the warnings. There we go. We got the emotes there. There we go. We got our like goal going. And we're closer. If anyone hasn't hit the like or sub button yet, be sure to do so. It's quick, easy, free for you to do. Can always change your mind later. Huge help to myself, the channel, and the community. Will be greatly appreciated by all of us. But, yeah. Hey, it's all good, Hunter. It's all good. I mean, If you want to, it would definitely be appreciated, but also you don't have to. The content is free. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Come on, Golden Arceus. Yeah, I definitely want to set up the double hunt for this. That's the thing. If I set up the double hunt for this, I also need to set up a layout for it, and I still want to fix the thumbnail. The thumbnail's not bad, but I feel like I could do better with it. I don't know, it doesn't feel as good as my past thumbnails have been. I know it's like sometimes it's like hit or miss, like sometimes I don't make a good one, sometimes I do. But I feel like I could do better with the thumbnail. Want the dab and the lurking emote back? Fair, fair. I still love the lurking emote. The lurky tarky. Stream summary is here and nice. Does it say that Razzie was playing in the stream summary? Yo, maybe. Maybe it does. Just says all the stats and all that, and then at the bottom it just says Razzie was there. Yeah, I really want to double hunt this. I could technically like double hunt Arceus with something else. I mean, I can do Arceus and Shaman instead of the double Arceus. That could be interesting, maybe. I don't know. Shiny Shaman into 2023. I mean, it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. RNG do be like that sometimes. Yeah, whenever it's at the loading screen there and it's just silent, I really want to play music. It makes me want to turn on music instead of the gameplay audio, but I love the gameplay audio at the same time. 13 unique viewers, yo, nice, nice. Yo, I also am just in the mood to play Minecraft. Yesterday, Lynn and I played a little bit of Minecraft, and then I was messing around a little bit afterwards to like mess with some farms and all that. Like I wasn't on our server, but I was on a creative world to like mess with farms, see like there were farms that I wanted to try to make or whatever. And I ended up getting some that I liked, and it's just a matter of actually like making them in the server. The black screen of nothingness, yeah. Yeah, the black screen of silence. I mean, at least it feels like the black screen of silence is a lot shorter than what it used to be. But, yeah, I don't know. And I liked on my stream last night. Wait, last night, that made me ridiculously happy. Yo, Razzle Dazzle, did you stream last night? Did you stream? Did you post it in the Discord? Did I just miss it? What you want about Razzle Dazzle? Stream Minecraft Pixelmon today. Nice, nice. I'm always like on or off of Pixelmon. Like I like Pixelmon, but I get bored of it real quick. I think it's because there's no like, unless you join a server that like has like a region or something, like there's no actual like main objective of it. So it's like you kind of have to like, you just come up with an objective yourself at that point. But I don't know. I feel like I just get bored of it. Streamed at 4 a.m. for me, Razzie. Yo, fair, fair. Hey, Avatar, welcome on in. Doing well today. How are you? Caught 8 shiny Pokemon this weekend. Unknown M, Unknown Z, Dartrix, Paris, Riftloon, 3rd Kricketot, Unknown A, and Unknown G. Yo, congrats on all those shinies, though. Congrats. And post it anywhere. I was too nervous. Wow. How am I supposed to check it out if you don't post it anywhere? There's no main goal. Yes, yeah. Yeah, like if you do it on a, like there are some Pixelmon servers that have like kind of a main goal because they like set up the region or whatever. And you can like go and collect the badges, fight the Elite Four, all that stuff. But then at that point, I feel like I might as well just play like the actual Pokemon game. But I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Did get my second shiny fail as well. I don't know. Rip! Ripperoni the fail. Yo, hopefully you'll be able to reclaim that at some point. Playing on server and building my own. Fair. Yeah, I don't know. I tried Pixelmon. It was probably about a year ago. I was doing a Pixelmon series, and the series was actually doing well, but I just wasn't having fun with it. I don't know. It's like, I like it. I like Minecraft. I like Pokemon, but when you mix them together, it's like, I like it for maybe like a day or two, and then I just get bored. So when I was doing it as a series, it was like, I was almost like forcing myself to record it, and I was like, nah, we're gonna do something else. Mostly a test stream, fair, but yo, I was up all night. I was up till 6 a.m. Yo, I could have been there. I've been playing a lot of games on the Xbox recently. Fair. I need to set up my Xbox or I could probably do it. I could set it up on PC actually. I don't know. Basically, I want to play through the Halo games again. I really like the Halo stories, and I've played all of them up to 4. I haven't played 5 story or Infinite story, so I want to replay them all from the beginning, and then like play Halo 5 story and Halo Infinite story for the first time after I like play through them all up. But it's just, again, like, it goes back to the Arceus thing as well. I just need to have the time to do that. Was it a Twitch stream, Razzle Dazzle, or was it a YouTube stream? Out of random curiosity. Don't really like last gen consoles. Last gen like the last gen is in like the previous gen, or last gen is in like the last one that has come out. It was on YouTube. Yo, fair. I got all these shiny Pokemon without the shiny charm. Yo, fair. Did you you don't have the shiny charm? Were you doing massive outbreaks for them though? Or the massive outbreaks, whichever one. The previous one? So which ones were the previous? So the PS4, Xbox One. Yeah, the PS4 and the Xbox One. Is that what the ones you're talking about? I had an Xbox One and I liked it. It's just my friends and I were kind of moving over to PC gaming around that time, so we didn't play it a whole lot. Played it for a decent amount. Mostly massive outbreaks, but if you were random, fair. Yeah, with the massive outbreaks, I don't remember the exact odds, but without shiny charm, it's something like, was it 1 in 200 something, 1 in 300 something, I think, without the shiny charm. So I mean, still not amazing odds, but not horrible odds either. But the random ones as well, that is awesome. Random shinies are always awesome. I mean, unless you're like over 60 phases into Ursa Ring hunt and still haven't found the Ursa Ring, then random shinies are kind of meh. But no, it's always awesome getting random shinies. Like it's like, it feels like getting like an extra shiny basically, because like it's not your target. I use 4 since I want the PS5 instead. I mean, that's not really a good reason to hate it. The only reason you hate it is because you want the newer one. I mean, you should probably like judge the console on itself as like how good it was, like what's its qualities, like how fun was it playing that, rather than be like, oh, it's not the new one, it's trash. That's like kind of a bad way to look at it. Shiny now? Oh, rip. Maybe this one. Maybe this one here. We'll see. Yo, I'm kind of the same. Like, I hate hearing my voice back. That's why, like, going to like edit stuff afterwards, it's like I don't know. Going to edit stuff afterwards, I'm just like, I don't want to hear my voice in the edit, but I need to hear my voice in the edit. Yo, fair, razzle dazzle, fair. Shiny, no ripperoni. Unknown A and Unknown G were in the same mass outbreak. Yo, nice! Congrats on that. I haven't had 2 in the same outbreak yet. I still haven't done. I mean, I haven't done outbreaks in a long time, but yeah, I still haven't had more than 1 spawn in an outbreak. Can I go back to listen to my stream? Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's good to, like, look back on old stuff to see, like, where you want to improve in that. But other than that, yeah, it's like, I hate my voice. Like, there's nothing I can really do about changing my voice, so... Don't want to go back and listen to that. I mean, it is what it is, Ryolu. I mean, usually, like, that's usually how, like, that's not just you. That's usually how that works, really. Like, between, like, especially with younger people, like, before your voice starts to change into what it's, like, gonna be for, like, most of your life, your voice tends to just stay the same for a while. And, like, that's when we're getting into, like, puberty and all that, like, your voice changing and all that. Like, before your voice changes, you tend to, like, all kids, like whether it be like kids or like young teens or whatever, like, if your voice hasn't changed yet, like, they all just, like, sound young, like, really young. So I mean, it is what it is. You're definitely not the only one like that. Like, I don't know how long my voice was like that. Like, I honestly don't know when my voice really made that jump to change. But even then, like, it's a thing. It's a thing that a lot of people deal with. Yeah, Razzle Dazzle's got it there. That's the thing. It's like, sometimes it happens sooner for others, sometimes it happens a little later than others. But either way, it's like, before that change happens, everyone just kind of, like, sounds young. So I mean, it's not abnormal for someone your age to sound young, because I mean, you are still young. No, Sobble's great. I just for Gen 8, I honestly hate all of their evolutions. The Cinderace is the one I hated the least, but I dislike all of the evolutions. And yeah. I like Zobble though. Zobble is pretty cool. One thing that I've always, like, just randomly thought of is, like, what if I could know the exact number that I would get the shiny at? I would honestly probably hate that. Because let's say I knew for a fact I wasn't going to get Arceus until encounter 5,223. I don't know, random number. 5,223. Then all of these checks leading up to it, I would be so unmotivated to even do them, really, honestly. Like, if I knew exactly what number I was going to get it at, that would make me lose all motivation to even do the hunt, I feel like. I don't know why that was a random thought that I had. But yeah. It's not about understanding any sort of power Rapidash. It's that I don't like their design. I just don't like their design. I base my opinion on a Pokemon, like, if I like the Pokemon, it's solely based on their design. I don't, like, for me, typing doesn't matter, attacks don't matter, how effective they are don't matter. Like, if I like a Pokemon, that means I like their design. So just because the power of G-Max Hydro Shot is really good, like, that doesn't change my opinion of the Pokemon at all. Come on, Arceus, we got this. Arceus, can you just, like, be the color of my character's hair? I don't think it's that exact shade, but still, it's close enough. It's close enough, right? Yo, Razzie out here just throwing the throwing the shade with the yowers. Nah, definitely not best PokeTuber. I'm always working to improve and all that. Maybe eventually we'd get there, but I don't know. Definitely not there yet. But I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Hey, Scarlet, welcome on in. Need some cheese? Arceus needs some cheese? Yo, maybe. Can we get the cheesy Arceus? But I kind of wish you would see it right here. Not because it would be quicker, but just because I think it would be kind of cool seeing the shiny just standing right in front of you like this. That actually gave me a idea of what I want to do for the thumbnail. Because I'm wanting to change up the thumbnail. I do like the way this thumbnail looks, but I feel like I could do it better. Like I feel like it's not I feel like this thumbnail isn't as good as I could have made it. So I want to improve it, and I kind of have an idea of what I want to do for it. I kind of want to do something similar to the Cresselia one. Just gonna take a couple of screenshots here. No, not that one. Maybe that one? Sleep indeed is important, yo. Hopefully you rest well. But we got this though. I don't know why, like, I'm just kind of like bobbing my head for music that doesn't exist. It makes me, again, it makes me really want to play just music in the background. But if we play music in the background, we can't hear the awesome gameplay music. We also can't hear that sparkle when it happens. Hey, Red, welcome on in. How you doing? Come on, we got this. We got this. Early shiny, maybe. We can maybe get it in less encounters than it took Gauge. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of hype. But yeah, I'm debating on like, since I'm wanting to do the double hunt, but just don't have the game set up for double hunt. I'm debating on doing like a double hunt, but not like both Arceus. Like do Arceus hunt and then also like another hunt. Like I could start the Shaman hunt. Then I'll have 2 counters going. I don't know if I'll want 2 counters going at once. I mean, it's not hard to set up 2 counters. It's just it just adds more to keep track of, and I'm gonna mess it up basically. Hey, I hope so, Red. I hope so. Thank you for the luck. We'll get it eventually. I honestly have a feeling that this is gonna be an overodds hunt. Just because my luck has been kind of like that recently, where my targets tend to be all like overodds hunts. But we'll see. Every attack I use miss rip from my inventory and found Excalibur. Think I'm forced to use it for that? Oh, maybe. Kind of sucks if they do do that. I hate when games do that, when they like force you to do like a specific whatever, like whether it be a specific attack, specific item, whatever it is. I hate when they force you to use something specifically, because it's like, what if I want to try to get through this with a different item or a different weapon or whatever? Nah, you should sleep. I mean, if you're not tired, then yeah, like stay up or whatever. But if you're tired, you definitely should sleep. Definitely if you're tired, because sleep is important. That's why I sleep multiple times a day. Basically just so I can make it through my shifts. Also, at the loading screen there, I've been noticing this, but I haven't said anything yet. Palkia's one leg, I feel like, is messed up. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about when we get back to the title screen, but I'm pretty sure one of Palkia's legs is messed up. Or at least it looks like it's messed up to me. Not shiny. It might just be like the perspective. Like I rarely see Palkia from that angle, so it's like it's actually fine, but it just looks weird to me. It might be that, but yeah. See, look, the leg on the right. So Palkia's left leg on the right of the screen there. Is it just me or does that look very wrong? Like, does that like not look right? Like, I feel like that is not what it's supposed to look like. I don't know. I feel like that is messed up there. I could be wrong. It might just be the angle, but I don't know. I feel like it should have forced me to equip Excalibur before going into the Knight's Quest. During the dungeon, it's forced me to equip an item before the story dungeon once. Yeah, like if they're forcing you to use Excalibur, they should force you to equip it. I'm wondering if maybe you're not forced to use it and it just was random chance, like you just got really unlucky. But that does seem like it does seem unlikely to miss that much. I see it. It's a weird angle. Yeah. I mean, I have my, hold on. I'm going to pull up my, I have a GIF of Palkia here for, like, when I shiny hunted or whatever. I want to see if it looks like that in there. No, not really. It doesn't look like that in the GIF. I don't know. I feel like the model might be a little bit messed up, but I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those things that I can't unsee, though. It looks really messed up to me, and I can't unsee it. That's another thing I have to hunt still is Dialga and Palkia. What I might do at one point is, like, I might double hunt and then, like, do Dialga on one and Palkia on the other, just because they're, like, they're the same encounter, just different games. Yeah, honestly, I can't wait to do the Shaman and Darkrai hunt. Like, just the idea of double hunting those is, the idea of that is just fun to me. It's part of the reason why I want to set up the Arceus double hunt, but, haven't been able to. Hey, Ronald, welcome on in. New here and, subbed. Hey, very, very appreciated. Welcome on into the Ball of Bros. Hope you enjoy your time here. Welcome, welcome on in. Come on, shiny right here. Nope. Not shiny. But yeah, what I might try to do, like, it's gonna take a while, but what I could try to do is, like, usually after stream, I have maybe an hour, hour and a half where I'm not really doing much. So I could play Legends in that time frame and try to set up the second hunt. But with that amount of time frame, I don't know how long that'll take me. Who knows? Maybe the shiny hunt will go quicker. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. That's if I even remember to do it. Ba-da-dum. Hello, Arceus. Not shiny. The one thing that I'm hoping for, like again, I think it's gonna be an overodds hunt just because that's how my luck's been going recently with my targets. But I'm kinda hoping we get it in less encounters than Gauge because I just think that would be funny. I just think it would be humorous. Problem a few years ago. It is a matter of equipping Excalibur. I've been using items with power 2500 since the early game. Going back to something with 695 power will be rough. Yo, that's the thing that I hate too. Is like, so not only like some games like they force you to use a certain item or force you to like do this certain thing or whatever, but like specifically when it forces you to essentially lower your power level in order to use that item or do whatever it is that they're forcing you to do. Like they force you to basically nerf yourself in order to do it. That's really annoying too. Like I already find it annoying that they're forcing you to do it a specific way, but they're also forcing you to like lower your power in order to do it. That's just, I don't know. I dislike it. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, Scarlet. I mean, you say that, Scarlet, but he already did it against you. Oh, there's the subscription. There we go. Got the notification. Once again, thank you for the subscription. It's very appreciated. Hope you enjoy your time here. But yeah, Scarlet, he already did correct you. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Wonder how many encounters we'll hit today. I don't really have a target number in mind. It's just kind of eventually I'll be like, okay, we're wrapping up. I'm curious what we'll be at. Come on, Arceus. Yeah, the more and more I solo hunt this, the more and more I want to what's it called? The more and more I want to set up the double hunt. That was something else I wanted to check here. Let's see if I can get it. It's not what I'm looking for, but that is useful to me. I don't even know if the thing I'm looking for is even a thing that exists. I don't know, I'll look for it more later. We have a shiny hunt to do here. One thing I find kind of interesting about the noise right here, I'm pretty sure during that cutscene when you're like approaching Arceus and all that, I'm pretty sure you can hear the cries of other Pokemon, like other legends or mythicals or whatever, when that's happening. It's like I'm not too great with Pokemon cries or whatever, but so I can't like pinpoint any specific ones, but I'm pretty sure some of the noises I'm hearing are like Pokemon cries. Specifically, I'm pretty sure they're legends or mythicals, but I could be just crazy there. I'm gonna try to listen closer this time, see if there's any that I can pinpoint. Hey, Skybomb, welcome on in. Hopefully work is going well for you. I don't know, it might just be random noises. It might just be random noises, and maybe one of them hit a note that that is in one of the Pokemon's cries, and that's what threw me off, making me thinking that. But I don't know. I hear Mesperate. Oh, maybe I'm not crazy. Maybe I'm not crazy. Bottom. We got this, Arceus. Yo, can we get it before 350? Yo, before 350? That might be hype. I mean, not might be. That would definitely be hype if we could get it below 350. Yeah, I really don't know if the thing that I'm looking for. Ooh, wait, that might be there. I may have just found the thing on Amazon that I am looking for. Oh, never mind. Ugh, sorry, yawn. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Alright, maybe I'll be able to find it. Who knows? Ultra, welcome on in. Want to take on a dungeon at only difficulty someday. Stats and weapon damage ranges will be capped. Can't regenerate HP naturally and can't use partners. Yo, fair. So basically, it just makes the whole dungeon harder. You got this. You got this. I believe. Bottom. Yeah, I'm really debating on what to do for the next hunt. If I want to go double shaman, or if I want to go one shaman, one Darkrai. Because I know the Darkrai event's not out yet, but I'm guessing we're not gonna have Shiny Arceus before the event comes out. I'm guessing by the time we find Shiny Arceus, the event will already be out. So yeah, I'm debating if I want to do double shaman hunt, or if I want to do like one shaman and one Darkrai. Also depends on how the Darkrai hunt works in itself. But we'll see, we'll see. Ba-da-da-da. One thing that might help with me actually being so tired all the time is that I have a new order of G Fuel coming in. I ran out a little while ago and I just haven't really had the spare cash or anything to get it. But since because like everything just goes towards bills or whatever. But since I started the new job, we ordered some more. So hopefully that'll be here soon. Maybe that'll help keep me a little bit more awake in the quote unquote in the morning when I wake up, when I consider morning. Most dungeons have 3 difficulties: normal, hard, and heck, PG varies from person to person. On the last one, no, that's all good. That's fine. And they only increase enemy levels. Only difficulty only exists in laggy areas, it seems. So just the areas that are laggy and are already an issue, that's where that difficulty exists. Fair, I guess, fair. I'm gonna stop spamming A for a second. Alright, it didn't matter. I stopped spamming A so I could try to hear the background noise, see if there are cries happening in there, but then the sound just stops. If I find Shiny Shaman, I'll not buy Gen 9. Fair, I guess, fair. No matter what, I'm gonna be getting Gen 9. Yeah. No matter what I'm getting Gen 9, right now I'm leaning towards getting Violet, but I always base it off of what the box cover legend looks like. So, we'll see. We'll see, who knows. Maybe I'll end up going for Scarlet. All depends on what that the box legends look like. That's if they even go with the box legends. I'm assuming they are gonna go with box legends, but one thing was like they named them Scarlet and Violet, so they're kind of going back to like the color system, because for a while like they've had X and Y, they've had Sun and Moon, they've had Sword and Shield. Like they stopped naming them after colors. So they kind of went back to the color system of it. I'm curious if they would go back to like the first generation, how they didn't have the legends on the covers. They had the final evos of starters. I doubt they would do that. But yeah, I think it would definitely be interesting to see that though. But I'm excited to see what the covers look like. We will see. We will see. Not allowed to play a dungeon on Oni difficulty until after you've cleared it. First dungeon I found with Oni is a laggy one that has annoying enemies that respawn until you destroy all the eggs. RIP. I kind of get the difficulty thing. Like, you're not allowed to do the higher difficulty. Like, a lot of games do that, where you can't do the higher difficulty until you've done the lower difficulty. A lot of games do that. I honestly like it where I can choose whatever difficulty I want right off the bat. Like, if I want to make it harder for myself, I feel like I should be allowed to. But what I usually do in that case, like where it's like you can't do the harder difficulty until you do the lower difficulty, what I usually do in those cases is like, okay, fine, I will play it on the lowest difficulty, and then immediately like play it again on the one step up, then immediately one step up. I'll power through all of the difficulties all at once. One thing my friend and I were doing was in Diablo 3. Has a similar thing where it's like you beat the game on whatever difficulty, it unlocks the next difficulty. And what we were doing was we were playing it with hardcore characters, so if your character dies, it's gone. And what we wanted to do, yo, stream buffering, please stop. Is stream good? Are we all good now? I think stream's all good now. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I saw a huge buffer there. That's why I stopped. But yeah, so what my friend and I did was we played with hardcore characters, so if your character dies, it's gone. And what we would do is we'd play on whatever difficulty. If we beat that difficulty, we move on to the next difficulty and we play through that one. So let's say it starts off on normal, then it moves up to hard. So we're playing on normal. If one of us dies, we reset back to the beginning of normal with fresh characters, and then we keep going again. If we make it to hard and we die on hard, we go back to the beginning of normal. And we were trying to basically get through all of the difficulty. We didn't end up finishing it just because we stopped playing. Yeah, it's basically what we were doing was we were trying to run through all the difficulties with one set of characters. I think it'd be cool. The Bucks are legends are silhouettes, so it'd be more surprising. Not as spoiled. Yeah, I mean there are a lot of games and movies as well that do stuff like that. Like in the trailers or whatever, I feel like they just reveal too much information. The silhouettes idea, I like the silhouettes idea in terms of not having the legend spoiled for you until you're playing the story, but the silhouettes on the game cover would honestly probably look bad. Like, it probably wouldn't look good. But either way, yeah. There's lots of stuff that I wish, like, wouldn't get revealed ahead of time in both, like, games and movies. One thing I wish would stop happening is so many, like, leaks, because it's, like, a lot of Pokemon games and other games too, but Pokemon's the one I know most because I'm always keeping up to date with Pokemon. Like, so many leaks happen. Like, entire games can get leaked before the release date even happens. Like, people are getting copies of their games early and leaking the entire thing. People that just, like, in one way or another gain information through their work, and they just, like, leak all this information, and I'm just like, why? Like, what's the purpose of this? What are you gaining by leaking all this information? Like, that's why I avoid leaks. Like, I always, like, if it's officially released, like, if it's in a trailer, I'll look at it, whatever. But if it's a leak, so it's not an official release, if it's just a leak, I won't look at it, and I will do my best to avoid it. His only difficulty that's restricted till post clearing. The other difficulties are all fair game, even if you're underleveled. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, that's what I usually would try to do, is try to just, like, push through a difficult dungeon or whatever, like whatever it might be. Like, I always make it harder on myself than what it needs to be. So shiny. I mean, we're only 300. Like, this is our 352nd encounter, so I mean, we're still very, very under odds. I'm not expecting to get the shiny anytime soon. I honestly think that this hunt is gonna end up being an over odds hunt. So above 4,096. But it is what it is. Who knows? Maybe we'll get it early. Maybe I'll be wrong. With Shiny Charm? I don't have Shiny Charm in this game, and also Shiny Charm doesn't affect it. So even if you have Shiny Charm, it won't affect this hunt. The only thing in this game Shiny Charm affects is eggs. It doesn't affect anything else. So, since I didn't plan on doing a lot of egg hunts, I had no reason to go for the Shiny Charm. Shiny Groudon full odds on 566 checks. Nice. Congrats on that. I still need to go for Groudon. I have Kyogre and I have Rayquaza. I just need the Groudon to complete the trio, but I haven't even tried to hunt Groudon yet. Still gotta go for that at some point. It'll happen eventually. So another thing I need to do, I feel like I need to fix the orientation of my camera. Just because it needs to be more that way a little bit. Because usually there's the Shiny Charm plush right there. Usually that shows a bit more on camera. Who's in Ultra Sun? Nice. If I were to hunt it, I don't know what game I would go for. I'd probably hunt it in BDSP just because it's kind of the newer game that you'd be able to get it in. But who knows? I might go for like a Sword and Shield Dynamax adventure. I might go for maybe like one of the DS games or Game Boy games or something. Actually, thinking about it, I might I could do multiple of them at once. Like, I could get the two switches set up, so I could do like Dynamax Adventures and the resets in BDSP. And then I could also maybe get like a DS or two set up and hunt in those as well. So I can hunt the same Pokemon across multiple different games. I think I should grind for Shiny Charms. I mean, it all depends on like if you're wanting to and like what game you're in and all that. Like if you think it's worth it. Specifically in BDSP, I didn't go for the Shiny Charm because it only affects eggs. And I didn't plan on doing a lot of egg hunting, so I was like, it's not worth it to me to get the Shiny Charm because I don't plan on doing a lot of egg hunts. But like in Sword and Shield, I went for the Shiny Charm. In Legends Arceus, I went for the Shiny Charm. When Scarlet and Violet come out, depending on how the Shiny Charm works, I'll probably go for it. I'm assuming it's gonna work like the same as like the regular Shiny Charm, not the BDSP Shiny Charm. But so if it works like a regular Shiny Charm, then I'll go for it. But yeah. Audra, that's not really something that you gotta point out. I mean, it is what it is. Chat gets quiet sometimes. It's kind of rude to be hopping in and being like, hey, no one's talking here. Please be kind in the chat. Chat gets quiet sometimes. It is what it is. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Come on, not shiny. Not shiny. But yeah, in Scarlet and Violet, I'll probably go for the shiny charm. Because I'm assuming it'll be like normal shiny charm and it'll actually function properly. I'm assuming the reason the BDSP one didn't work properly is because the game was made by a different company, and they just kind of like straight ripped the code from the old games, and the old games didn't have a shiny charm, so they had to kind of incorporate it themselves. And I don't know if it was intended or what for it to not work on everything, but I'm guessing that's why it didn't work on everything, is because they just straight ripped code from the older games, but then didn't like they had to put in the shiny charm on their own. That would be my guess. Lurkers be lurking. Lurking turkeys are always appreciated. Thank you so much for being lurking turkeys. Tell us a story. A story about what? What you mean? Went to Elite Four and now I'm stuck fighting them. I mean, if you lose to them, it'll kick you out, or if you win to them, then you'll get out as well. There's 2 ways to get out. Hey, sweet, welcome back. But I don't even know what story I would tell. That once upon a time, there was a shiny, and we didn't find it because I'm a bad shiny hunter, apparently. Oh, that Ursa ring I gotta find. I gotta find that Ursa ring. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. I mean, yeah, that's usually why I save before major fights, because my main thing with losing in Pokemon and all that is just because you lose money in that. I don't want to lose the money. So yeah, I usually save before major fights. That way, if for whatever reason I'm gonna lose and like lose my money, then I just soft reset to before the fight. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Another thing I'm really hoping though for like, speaking of shinies and like Scarlet and Violet, I'm really hoping you can shiny on the starters. I have a little bit of a feeling you won't be able to, because in Sword and Shield you weren't able to, and then in Legends of Arceus you weren't able to. But like, so I feel like in Gen 9 we're not gonna be able to as well. But I don't know. Don't like soft resetting in the story. Feels like cheating. I mean, it's not really cheating. It's just kind of like, it's in a lot of like if they didn't want you to be able to do it, they wouldn't have given you the function to do it. But I mean, I also get the mindset you're coming from. It's not really cheating. It's just kind of like if you're trying to, it's not like you're making like a major decision or to see what's gonna happen and then not liking the outcome, so you're reset to do a different outcome or whatever. Even then, some people do that in like those games where like your choices matter or whatever. This is more of just like, it saves you money. You go in, if you're underprepared, then you can be like, okay, I know I gotta come back to repair, kind of thing. But also, if you don't want to lose and you don't want to soft reset, then I mean, your only other option there is to win. Just gotta go for the win then. Shiny right here, 360. Nope. No shiny on 360. Ba-bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Yeah, I kind of like, I don't think Ilka did a bad job with BDSP. I think like for the fact that it was their first Pokemon game, I didn't think they did horrible. The fact that they just straight ripped the code though makes it a bit easier for them to not do horrible. But I do think that they like, there are some decisions that they made that they could have done better on. And I kind of hope I kind of hope in the future, they'll continue to let other companies do Pokemon games, just because in the end, it just basically means more games for us. Why didn't Game Freak make BDSP? I'm assuming it's because they were working on Legends Arceus and working on Scarlet and Violet. So they were just, I'm guessing they're just, their dev teams were too divided with those, that they didn't want to divide it even more with a third game. So that's my guess. I don't know exactly. That's just my guess as to why they did it. But I'm hoping this means that they'll do it again at some point, because if you think about it, normally it's like we get a Pokemon game, we get a remake, we get another Pokemon game, we might get a second one before we get another remake. But in the time span of a year, we're getting 3. 2 of them are new, and one of them is the remake. So we got BDSP, then we got Arceus, and then a year after BDSP comes out, we're gonna be getting Gen 9. So if they keep outsourcing the remakes to other companies, I think honestly that could do pretty well. I think if they do it, the company shouldn't just straight rip the code from the original, because that can cause, like in BDSP, there were a whole bunch of major glitches, because the glitches existed in the old games. But yeah, I feel like they shouldn't just straight rip the code, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Because in that sense, this feels like less of a remake and more of just like a reskin of the game. Because all it really is, they just took the old code and just added the 3D player models and all that to it. And Battle of the Champion, you got this, Ultra, you got this! Black screen of silence, why must it exist? Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Hello, Arceus. Yeah, the two main things, like with BDSP and with Legends Arceus, that I was hoping, for BDSP, I was really hoping that Ilka would do well. That way we could essentially just get more Pokemon games, because if it's more than one studio working on it, then that just means more that we more that can get made at once. And the main thing I was hoping with Legends Arceus was that just in general, I was really hoping that it would do well, because I loved the concept. Like, just from the time that they announced and gave information about it, like, I've loved the concept of it, and I really wanted to play it, and I really wanted to do well, so that we could see other Legends games. Like, if we can get like ones for like Johto, like whether it be like Legends Celebi or Ho-Oh or whatever, or like if we get like a Legends Mew game or stuff like that, I would love, like, lore is one of my favorite things when it comes to games and that. So basically playing a game that takes place that far in the past just feels like I'm just playing a game that is just straight all just lore, and I love it so much. And yeah, I really hope that they do more games like that in the future. I think it would be pretty cool to see more Legends games, like have them just like, because we could have it could be just based in different regions. So like this is the Sinnoh one with Legends Arceus, and then the Kanto one could be Legends Mew or whatever. Or they could just base it off of mythicals in general. Like, even if there's multiple mythicals in a single region, they could do it like that. Or even some of them could just be based off any Pokemon. It could be a legend, it could be a random Pokemon, who knows? Hey, Polly, welcome on in. Can't you just do RAs for Arceus, like random encounters? No. You can't randomly encounter Arceus. Ba-dum. This is the only legitimate way of shiny hunting Arceus. But the only other... Oh, runaways. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure if you run away from Arceus, it's just gone. I'll try right here, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work like that. Hey, Zubuko, welcome on in. Arceus takes too long, does it? I've always just seen everyone soft resetting, so I just assumed you couldn't run away. Difference between random encounters and soft resets? Yes. Also, I don't know why I thought RA was random encounter. Encounter starts with an E. Yeah, soft reset is you save before the encounter. You encounter the Pokemon, and then you reset your game. Random encounters is you run around in, like, grass or whatever, and you just run around grass. Also, it would help if I could actually run away. We run away. Arceus is gone. And then what, if I, like, walk down here, then walk back up, is it supposed to be there? Oh god, it takes so long to walk down these stairs. Oh, that is not good. It depends on the encounter method, Christine. Because if you see here, we have to go through this whole cutscene again. Think RAs are possible? Yeah, but look at how long it's taking. I really hope it's possible. Otherwise, it just completely messed up my game. Okay, yeah, Arceus is there again. You know what we're gonna do quickly here, though? Actually, we're gonna... turn that off. Oops. Yes. I mean, I'm gonna be double checking that it's not messed up. It could still be, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna have to encounter it, check its nature, and then reset, and then encounter it again. But it should be good. It should be good. But yeah, it also like there are too many cutscenes to go through with random encounter like that it's not worth it. Do I have an open spot on my party? I don't, do I? Well, we'll still test it anyway because I need to test it now to make sure that my hunt isn't messed up. Why would it be messed up? Autosave was on. So when I walked into the cave, it autosaved. So the one thing I'm wondering is, for some Pokemon, like Cresselia and Mesprit and that, when you encounter them the first time, it's decided if they're shiny. So it doesn't matter how many times you encounter them, it's already decided if they're shiny. So the one thing that I want to check here is Arceus' nature to make sure that it wasn't decided on the first encounter. Takes me forever to walk down the staircase, though. Hey, welcome back, gotcha. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. I would like to not encounter these Pokemon. Do I have repels? I feel like I don't. If I have repels... No, I don't have repels. Alright. But yeah, I just want to double check just to be safe. Like, I don't think it got messed up, but I want to double check just to be safe because that would really suck if it did. No more radar hunting after the game stole me of a shiny. You're talking about when it hit 40, right? Check your PC box in your... Right, that was something that's in this game, isn't it? I constantly forget that that exists. Yeah, right there, you can check box. Thank you. Alright, calm nature. When it hit 40, yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, you said that you used the radar and it basically popped up to say, no grasses shook or something along those lines, and then just your chain was broken. I never knew that was a thing. I mean, to be fair, I didn't use the radar in Diamond and Pearl at all. But, yeah, I did not know that was a thing that could even happen. Level 10 Soldier's Power is only 317. Don't have the item that lets me upgrade my weapons past level 10. Rip! Ripperoni. No, it was a thing until now. Fair, fair. Yeah, I just want to double check the Arceus because I don't think it got messed up, but I guess, like, it technically could be. Hey, Fire, welcome on in. But, I should, I don't think I counted this one up. Let's count this one up. Either way, it's not shiny. We're just gonna catch it quickly just to double check that its nature is different from the last one we encountered. I don't plan on using the Master Ball when I actually find it shiny, but we have the Master Ball just in case. Or is there possible for Darkrai? It all depends on how the encounters for Darkrai works, but I mean, it could be. The only thing is, though, is like, even if they're possible, it might not be worth it, though. Because, yeah, technically, RAs are possible here, or at least it looks like it's possible. But look how long it took to go through that, cutscene. Good job on the Arceus. What do you mean, Ultra? What? What you on about? Alright. The nature is changing. Sweet. Just wanted to double check that it wasn't one of those encounters that, like, the first time you encounter it, decides, it's, like, everything, its stats and nature and all that, and shininess. Just wanted to double check. Caught Arceus? I mean, yeah, we caught it because we're checking its nature. We didn't succeed at anything. What? We threw a Master Ball at a regular Arceus. At least I can clear the Knight's Quest difficulty for about Forest. Fair, fair. Yeah, hopefully that all goes well for you. Yeah, I'm guessing Darkrai will be similar to a lot of the other legends where you could just save right in front of it, just talk to it. Would have been upset if it messed up your hunt. Yeah, I would have just like reset the game, been like, okay, guess we're playing through BDSP again. Game Freak shouldn't really allow you to get shot. That's something that I've always kind of said, is that, like, when it comes to some Pokemon, I feel like they shouldn't be obtainable. Like, one of the reasons I love, what I've been calling Barceus, Beta Arceus' design. One of the things I really love about that is that it's really weird. It doesn't even really look like a Pokemon. Like, it looks abnormal. It looks like something that is, like, out of reach and weird and kind of creepy. And I would love it if that was actually Arceus' design. Like, it doesn't seem to have, like, an actual form or whatever. and if it just wasn't obtainable. I would honestly be a-okay with it not being obtainable. Like an Ultra Beast? What? No. No, it doesn't. Like, it just looks like the beta design for Arceus. It looks abnormal. Like, it looks there's a specific word that I'm looking for that I can't think of. It's almost like the biblical, like, I feel like it's almost like the biblical descriptions of angels, how they're like there's not one consensus of like what it looks like. It's just kind of like I don't know. It's just, I don't know the word. I can't think of the word. Just a blob with legs and a head. Fair. Fair. But yeah, so it's just like, it's random. Hey, Jelly, welcome on in. I love its beta design more than this design. This design, it looks like a Pokemon. Yeah, it looks like a legend or whatever, but it looks like a Pokemon. The beta Arceus design doesn't look like a Pokemon, and I honestly love that. I don't know what you're on about at all, Ultra. Like, not at all. Is Monkey Ball? Yo, Monkey Ball. I used to play, what was it, Monkey Ball 2, I think, on the GameCube. Used to play that a lot. Yeah, I would love if either Arceus' design was like more closer resembling its original design, or if well, and or if Arceus was unobtainable. I really feel like Arceus, I feel like Mew as well. Some legends and some mythicals, I can see them being obtainable, but there are just some that's like based on their lore. Like, I feel like they just shouldn't be. Deoxys, I could see kind of being obtainable, but I also feel like I could see it not. Mewtwo, I don't think should be obtainable at all either. Like, the whole point of Mewtwo is the fact that it's the, like, it was designed to be the most powerful Pokemon, and it is very powerful. It's on whatever sort of rampage or just trying to get away. Like, there's a bunch of different little stories with what Mewtwo is trying to do, but there's so much with Mewtwo and like how strong it is or whatever that I just feel like it shouldn't be obtainable unless with the Master Ball. Because the whole point of the Master Ball, originally the whole point of the Master Ball was to catch Mewtwo with it. So I could see Mewtwo not being obtainable unless you use your Master Ball. Like, I feel like that would be interesting if it's like you literally could not catch it unless you caught it in a Master Ball. I don't know. I don't know. I love also, though, Legends Arceus gave lore to the Cherish Ball. I think that's kind of cool. Because, like, Cherish Ball, normally, when you get an event Pokemon, it's in a Cherish Ball. And there wasn't really anything behind that. Just kind of like it's the ball that the event Pokemon are in. But, Legends Arceus basically gave lore to the Cherish Ball, and as to, like, why it looks like that, and why it's the one that these, Pokemon are in. Honestly, I would like Origin Palkia's design a lot better if it still had, like, its arms. So, like, it has, like, it has, like, its shoulder bits on the Origin form, but it doesn't have the arms because the arms move down to, like, the leg position, so it has 4 legs instead of 2 legs and 2 arms. But I think Beta Palkia would have, or not Beta, Origin Palkia would have looked a lot better if it was more like a centaur. So, like, it had those, so that it still had the arms. Which, I get the idea behind it. I get the idea that, like, the Origin Dialga and the Origin Palkia are meant to resemble Arceus, because, like, Arceus making them kind of, like, in, like, their same image or whatever. But I also don't get, if Origin Giratina didn't look like that, why did these two have to look like that? Like, I'm pretty sure Giratina was made third, so, I mean, I guess I can kind of see, like, make this one a little different kind of thing. But it's also like, I don't know. Just a random thoughts that I have. Random thoughts. Claws were replaced with hooves, so that it can't use spatial rend. I mean, technically the origin form was made first, so it wouldn't be that the hooves are there so that it can't use spatial rend. It would be the other way around. It would be Palkia got claws in order to use it. But even then, I don't think having the hooves over claws would prevent it from using that attack. And take a break from radar, do some post-game stuff. Fair. You got this. Hopefully the post-game stuff goes well. Hopefully. Prevented from using Roar of Time. Fair, I guess. I mean, this sounds like this doesn't. Is this like theory stuff that people have come up with or something? Because this is the first I'm ever hearing of this stuff. But also, again, like these stuffs, like this stuff, I feel like wouldn't have been made as preventative measures because it's like the origin forms are the forms that came first. They're the forms that existed first. So if Arceus really didn't want them using those two moves, Arceus could have just made them not have the, like, not be able to use those moves. Like, it didn't need to, like, lock them up, really. Miss a 95 accuracy attack. Rip. Yo, that's just about what my luck is. Yeah. That sounds about right for my luck. Hey, gaming, welcome on in. Not shiny. One thing that is like a random thing that I don't think they'd really do. You've cursed me, how dare you? Yeah, apparently. I try to give luck, but I just give curses instead. But one thing that I kind of hope that they do, but that I doubt they would do, is I hope they add like a new variation to shinies. So it's like each Pokemon has their normal shiny, and then has like an even like kind of rarer version of that shiny. That's like has like a visual difference to it. But like I don't think they would do that, but I kind of hope that they would, because shinies are, in my opinion, are getting way too easy to get, and I want to have that harder thing to go for. That's one of the reasons why I was shiny hunting shiny alphas, or well, I tried to shiny on alphas, but I can't get past my first target. And why I was going for like authentic Synesy in that, which I need to go back to at some point, is because I like the more rare ones. And like in, what was it, in Sword and Shield was the first time they added it, I think, where there was like the square shinies and the star shinies and all that. That was cool and all that, but I didn't like how they flip-flopped. So it's like in eggs, one of them is more common, but in random counters, the other one's more common. So in reality, they're both basically like the same amount, like the same commonness. Like they're basically the same rarity if you look at all aspects of how to shiny hunt them. I wish they would have made one of them just like, no, this one is a lot more rare to get over everything. It doesn't matter what method you're doing, this one's more rare to get. I think that would have made more sense. But also, if they did a different color variation rather than just different sparkles, I mean, that'd be cool. So I got to school, kind of tired, lazy, so I'm just going to stay in bed. Fair. That is something that I wish to do as well. Might have to do therapies. That's gonna be fun. Fair. I mean, if you need it, then you need it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing it. It's like if you need to see a therapist, you need to see a therapist. Like, definitely get the help that you need. Definitely. If you need the help, go for it. Get that help. That's what it's there for. Love every Pokemon to have a black shiny, white shiny, gold shiny, and their traditional shiny. Fair. I feel like I could kind of see like the black shiny and the white shiny. I could see that very much being like the albino, and I forget the name of it, but there's another one that's like the exact like opposite of albinoism. I think that would be kind of interesting. And then, yeah, having the gold one in there, too, I feel like that'd be kind of cool as well. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it would be really cool for them to have new variations of shinies. Or even if it was, like if Pokemon, so, like, in the anime and all that, there are specific locations where it's, like, Pokemon have, like, different looks to them or, like, different patterns or something. Basically, regional variants without it being a huge variant. Like, it's just a different pattern. It's still the same Pokemon, same typing, same everything. It's just, like, they have like patterns on them or whatever. I think that would be kind of cool if Pokemon could have patterns on them. That way you could go for like a shiny with a pattern or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, what Lynn said there. It's not a waste. It's not a bad thing. It's if it's something that you need, it's something that you need. That's the thing. If you need it, then it's not a waste. There is no waste to it if you need it. I score, but I 2-1 shinies be more rare. I think shiny variant is the key. Yeah, because I feel like now they've made shinies so much more common than what they used to be, to the point that if they were to try to go back, like even if they were just to try to go back to like X and Y, where yeah the odds are 496 and then you can improve it in certain ways or whatever, but it's not like insanely improved or anything. Even if they were to try to go back to that, I feel like there would be some sort of backlash to that. Like, people would dislike it. I am honestly on the opinion that I would love for the base odds to go back to the 1 in 8,000. I know I'm on the unpopular side of that, but I would love for it to go back to 1 in 8,000 odds. And then from there have stuff that improve it. So like, let's say 1 in 8,000 odds, and then if you have the shiny charm, it's 1 in 4,000 odds. And then if you do egg method, it's the 512. Like, I'm all for putting in effort to improve your odds, but I hate the odds being improved for no reason at all. So when the base odds switched from 1 in 8,000 to 1 in 4,000, it's like I didn't do anything to get these odds. Like, these odds it just doubled my odds for no reason, and I dislike it. When it comes to like the radar, it's like, okay, you have to build up the chain. I kind of like that. Although the radar and BDSP, I feel like 1 in 99 odds is way too good. I don't think it should be that high. The mass outbreaks, not the mass outbreaks, sorry, just the mass outbreaks. Like, I'm not doing anything in order to get those odds as good as they are. I'm just showing up to a mass outbreak. That's not me doing, like, putting in any sort of effort for that. That's just kind of my opinion with the shiny hunting. If you're putting in effort to increase your odds, that's one thing. But if it's just getting increased for no reason, I don't like it. Took therapy when I was your doctor. It's worth it, trust me. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of negative energy around therapy and all that, and people tend to get like, I don't know, like they don't want it, they're embarrassed about it or anything like that. Like, they have a lot of people have negative emotions toward that stuff. And I'm always sitting here that it's like I haven't had therapy. I don't know if I need it. I don't know if I don't need it. I don't know. But all I know is if a doctor or someone were to tell me you need therapy, I'd be like, okay, like, sure, let's get therapy. Like, because it's there to help you. There's a lot of negative energy and all that and negative stigma around it, but it's not a negative thing. It's actually a very positive thing. It's there to help you. It's there to help you through whatever it is you need help through. So lurking, by the way, yeah, lurky turkeys are always appreciated. I completely forgot about Vanguard Switch. Now that Excalibur is on low durability. I just swapped to Lance off the boss fight. RIP. So many issues are popping up with this Excalibur. So many issues. Gonna try it, but I probably won't like it. I mean, yeah, like that's the thing. If you aren't wanting to do it, then yeah, you're probably not gonna like it, especially in the beginning. But it will more than likely help you out, and once you start getting to the point where it's helping, you might honestly start you might start liking therapy, because like when it gets to the point where it's helping you, even after you're to the point where it's like you don't technically, quote unquote, you don't technically need it anymore, it's still probably good to still go. Like even if you don't go as often, like let's say you're right now you're supposed to be going twice a week or whatever. And once you get to the point where you're getting better or whatever, they might bring it down to once a week or once every 2 weeks or whatever. But either way, like even if you don't go as often, once you're feeling better, like even if you don't go as often, it's still good to go for like just like to catch up on stuff. Make sure you don't fall back into whatever you were in before. And also to try to catch stuff early. Like maybe there's something that you don't really realize is going to be an issue, but if you keep letting it sit there and like build and build and build, then it could be an issue. I'm rambling and don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah. Encounters are like Arceus, want them to go back to OG odds? Yeah. Yeah. That's like one thing like people were saying, like a lot of people were finding shinies in the first playthroughs of Legends Arceus, and I don't remember who it was. One person specifically like tweeted about like, this is how shinies should feel. I should be getting a shiny in my playthrough, and I'm sitting there like, no, you shouldn't. Like in my opinion, no. Like shinies should be rare. They should be valuable. They should be hard to get. I shouldn't be randomly getting one by playing through the game normally. Like, yeah, it's very hype when that happens, but that shouldn't be a common occurrence. That shouldn't be an expected occurrence. It should be a random thing that might happen, which would be pretty awesome to have happen. Shinies shouldn't be like, oh, I did my playthrough and got 3 shinies during it. It's like, no. They should be rare. They should be more valuable, in my opinion, anyway. I need to get my Nintendo Switch. Once I get a little comfy, I'll go get it. Yo, fair. Yo, but once you're comfy, you're not going to want to get up to go get it. Can Vanguard switch to Lancelot during the boss fight? Super agile, which means had to use staff. Thinking I was allowed to use my staff. Yeah, there you go. Don't like talking to people. I don't know about things like that. Fair. I mean, but also, again, I haven't gone to therapy, so I don't know. But from what I understand, the therapist's job is to make you feel like it's a safe place, a safe environment, like a place where you will feel comfortable to open up and all that. And yeah, in the beginning, it's gonna be hard to open up about whatever stuff, but again, like it's their job to make you feel safe and comfortable about talking about that stuff with them. Got 3 shinies in one playthrough in platinum. Yo, that's insane. That's insane. If it was like base odds, like if they didn't modify it to increase odds, like that is insane. But yeah, like I don't know. It's part of it, like part of the shiny odd things makes me want to like go back and specifically only hunt in like the older games and all that. But I know not a lot of people want to watch that, and not a lot of people would sit here throughout a stream if I was like only doing the full odds or only doing the old base odds and all that. That's why whenever I do the DS hunts or like the Game Boy hunts or whatever, I usually have a Switch game playing and then also have the DS or Game Boy game on the screen. That way it's like there's multiple of them going at once. That way it's not like, that way there's some where they're kind of common and some where they're not. Speaking of which, I still got to play through Crystal. I keep forgetting that. So you're playing Pearl, like, yeah, fair. Yeah, like I want to set up Crystal. So basically we would have a double hunt on screen. We would have whatever Switch game we're playing. So let's say we're shiny hunting Arceus here. And then I would also be shiny hunting Celebi and Crystal in the corner. However, I have that set up, whether it be in the far corner or like if big on the layout, I don't know. But yeah, like I wanna do hunts like that where I do the older hunts and I'll just do them on screen at the same time as something else. That way we still have like the higher odds stuff that people want to see, if that makes sense. Hey Antonio, welcome on in. Yeah, Lynn's kind of got that there. That's the thing, is like you kind of need to like feel comfortable with them. And it's basically like with anyone that you open up with, you kind of like need to mesh well with them, kind of thing. You get Selby and Crystal. Yep, in the virtual download of it. So like I bought it on the 3DS Nintendo eShop. And yeah, you play through the game after you beat the Elite Four. I think that's when I think after you beat the Elite Four, I believe you obtain the GS ball. Go to Ilex Forest. There's the little shrine. You put the GS ball in the shrine, and Celebi appears, and you can soft reset for Celebi there. Yes, it is. It is definitely a time thing. Like it like it's weird to compare it to this, but it's kind of like YouTube and streaming and all that, where it's like, yeah, you could start to see some form of results near the beginning, but you should you should expect it to take a little bit longer. Like it's gonna take a while. Like nothing's gonna get fixed right away. They might help you with your thought process and how to how to kind of deal with stuff, and that might help you kind of like realize some things, but it definitely takes time. It takes time to get through, so don't expect anything to happen right away. No, the eShop dies. Well, the 3DS eShop dies in a year, I believe. I believe it's in a year. Can you get it in silver? No, crystal. But yeah, it's definitely like it's weird in my mind to compare it to like content creation and all that, but I mean, in a sense, it's like the same thing I say to people who are trying out content creation for the first time is the same thing I was gonna say there. It's like it takes time, so don't expect it to happen right away. I mean, and yeah, that's what they're gonna be trying to help with. Like they'll, again, I don't know exactly how it all goes, but like they'll try to help you deal with stuff in a way that's like, if you're feeling that anxiety, what do you do to try to reduce it? And then also, what is causing that anxiety? How can you try to prevent it from even happening in the first place? Or like, what kind of things do you need to deal with, or stuff like that? Legends Arceus BDSP, it all depends on preference. I honestly, Legends Arceus is my favorite Pokemon game now. I like Legends Arceus a lot more than BDSP, but it's all based on preference. Some people don't like that play style. Some people don't like the open feel of it. Some people don't like because they completely redid the mechanics for battling system and all that. Some people don't like that. So it's all preference. There's not really, like, it's like that with every game. There's not really one that is definitely better than another, because it's all, everyone has their own opinions and stuff. And in my opinion, I like Legends Arceus a lot more. I love that playstyle. I'm not too big of a fan of the battle system, but I think that's mostly just because I didn't realize the battle system was going to be different, so I was thrown off guard. Like, I was it still takes me, like, when I'm in a battle, it still takes me a second to realize, like, how the battle works, because it's just so different from the other games. But yeah. Interesting to see competitive play in PLA. Yeah. I mean, I don't fully get why they didn't do competitive play in it, but I mean, I'd be interested to see any sort of battling in it, even if it's not full on competitive, if it's just like friends being able to battle each other. But shifting your way of thinking, it's pretty cool. Yeah. And that's the thing, is like there's a lot of stuff that can come out of it. So like they could kind of teach you like shifting your way of thinking, so that it's like, because like one of the things that I know people have gotten like in therapy before was like they have some anxiety issues, and literally just one of the things is like, I'm anxious about this, and it's like, and basically the therapist is like, can you do anything to change that? And they're like, well, no. And it's like, then stop. Like, stop being so anxious about the stuff that you can't control or whatever. Obviously, it's a lot more, it's not as straightforward as that. It's a lot more complex, and like actually like working towards shifting that mindset. But that's essentially what it was basically like, can you control it? No, then stop. Like, stop stressing about the stuff that you can't control. If you can't control it, then stressing about it won't change anything. I know it's a lot more complex than that. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, and like, but I know that's one thing. Anxiety, nah, just stop. I'm paraphrasing. But no, it's like for a very specific, not like the anxiety as a whole, a very specific part of anxiety. Are you able to battle with any in PLA? I don't think so. I don't think you can connect with people in PLA. That usually comes from a little thing called school. Literally don't get to sleep till 1 a.m. because of it. Fair. It do be like that sometimes. I mean, but also, like, recently you have had to deal with a lot. I mean, you've had within the year, and the year has only been 3 months so far, you've been to the hospital twice for 2 different things, like, at least, that I know of anyway. Like, plus having to deal with the move and school and all that. Like, there's a lot on your plate. Like, I don't blame you at all for feeling anxious about all this stuff. I mean, like, just in general feeling anxious because there's so much going on. And yeah, I'm no professional, but I honestly think, like, therapy might be able to help you out. Because there is a lot that you're dealing with. Anxiety is triggered by people? Yeah. Got admitted to the hospital? Yeah. Hey, Ray, welcome on in. No, there's lots of, there are lots of situations where math is used as an adult. If you're talking about a very specific math, that's one thing, where it's like, so, like, quadratic equations, for example, like, there are very specific fields where that would go into. But math itself is, like, just math as a whole is used in almost everything, not just cashiers. I work in a factory and I use math. There's, like, in game design, there's a lot of math. Speaking of quadratic equations, that's one of the fields that quadratic equations gets used, is in game design. There's a lot of jobs. Like, there are more jobs that involve math than jobs that don't involve math. Clear the first dungeon of Lancelot's quest. Use my great ups durability ups on it and didn't do much, then realize there's more dungeons for this. Fair. It do be like that. Years out of high school, now I'm having to use math. Spoiler alert, calculators are allowed in life. Yeah, that is true too, though. Like, there are more jobs that use math than jobs that don't use math, but I can't think of a single job where you wouldn't be allowed to use a calculator, or you wouldn't be allowed to, like, use anything to, like, use whatever tools to assist you. Like, even in like, school, when they're like, oh, for this test or whatever, you're not allowed to use your notes or whatever. It's like, why? In life, I can use my notes. Why can't I use my notes in school? That's the point of notes, is so that I can look back on them when I need the help. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I mean, especially with the fact, like, the calculator thing, like, especially with the fact that we carry around calculators in our pockets. Like, why can't I use a calculator? Why can't I use a calculator? They encourage, exactly. I mean, they encourage you to use a calculator because they don't want you to get it wrong. Like, that's the thing. The math that you use in your jobs, in life, and all that, like, are more important. It's more important math than, like, that test in grade 11 math class or whatever. So it's like, in grade 11 math, for some reason, they're like, yeah, you're not allowed to use a calculator. But then in life, they're like, no, please use a calculator. We want to make sure you get this right. Like, we'd rather you know how to use a calculator rather than do it in your head and get it wrong. Like, it is what it is. But we've been going for a little over 2 hours here. It is about 4:30 for me, so I'm gonna be hopping off here. But thank you so much for chilling with us. We are gonna be going on a raid. If you guys would stick around, excuse me, if you guys would stick around to follow us on this raid, it would be very appreciated. So thank you so much for sticking around. We will be back tomorrow with some more shiny hunting. Probably still just going for Arceus, but let's get our target right here. Actually, I have a target loaded up already. So let's hop on over here. Hold on, let me close my counter so I don't mess it up. But thank you guys again for sticking around. It's very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I will be a little more on time for the 2 o'clock. I was like 15 minutes late this time. But there's the Jonesy raid in chat. Copy that tag, and when we post the link, post it in the other streamers' chat. Leave a like on their stream, subscribe to them, all that fun stuff. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. That's why I'm kind of like stumbling a little bit on my words. But once again, thank you so much. It's all been very, very appreciated. Thank you for all the amazing support. You guys are awesome. But let's go on this raid. We are going to go raid Shiny Haunter SJ. So here's their link right there. Definitely go check them out. Go share the love and support that you guys have been giving to us. There's the link. Go check them out. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.